Yep, let's start at the beginning. Happy Thursday.
Yeah. The first new patient this morning is a location referral. She walked in. She tells me that she's anxious. She really wants to see the same person. I don't know if she's exhibited or experienced corporate dentistry. She likes consistency. We have a pano and bite wings in the system, so you might want, she's eligible for bite wings, but default to your guidance on whether or not you need more current bite wings.
Do you know what the date was on that?
Not off the top of my head. It's sometime last year. I want to say August, but not positive. 3 months since her last visit.
19 DO composite. CC scheduled. Number 18 is on hold till after the eval with Dr. Batson and Dr. Colt.
Where were we on with that? I can't remember how we left that referral.
So Dr. Batson, we were finding some information on her.
Okay, well, I already talked to Dr. Batson about her, so she's expecting that. And I also told her
So
about...
we can touch base with her to see
Yeah.
if she did.
Yeah.
This is the gal who decided to stay, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And no plug pro for her. We're doing photos and diagnostic wax up today. CC scheduled. Next is the consult. We'll need to know.
Oh, he's down here. Okay.
Yeah.
Going forward, Dr. Shopee and I had a long discussion yesterday on diagnostic wax-ups. We need to pay particular attention to a lot of things. How difficult is the case? How long is this going to take? What is her schedule like? Initially, Dr. Shopee wanted to not schedule the consult and call them when we were ready. I'm not a big fan of that. So I think we agreed that we just need to really look at this today, be aware of, is she out of town, is she this, is she that, and be realistic with where we put these people. When we create a lab script for a wax-up, it cannot be due the day before their consult. It just can't. It puts us in a very precarious situation that Dr. Shopee and I she doesn't have time to fine-tune should something come up different on the wax-up than what she's thinking, and we don't have time to look at that case ahead of time and prepare. Okay, like what happened with Rick today. So it isn't automatically 3 weeks. It's, oh my God, this is going to be a $40,000 case. I need a month. Okay, I'd rather go out farther and then tell the patient and schedule him and say, if we get this case back sooner, can I give you a call and move you up? Okay, so.
How soon before the consult do you want the lab case?
So here's what happens is that quite often, and I think as I'm learning more through the SPEAR stuff with the facially generated treatment planning too, and the different types of wear, because you'll notice the majority of these cases are wear, and how you approach them, because once you figure out what the etiology of the wear is, makes a big difference. So having said that, sometimes I don't know what that etiology is till I can study the photos in detail that you guys do, as well as, and that's why those photos are so critical, and I'll talk to you more about that. And then second of all is looking at the models tells me, so I have to get to a point where I've studied the model and done any type of analysis on that to even tell the lab what I want them to accept. And many times it's collaboration with the lab and try to figure out what that's going to be. So the dilemma, and this is what we kind of went back and forth about, is so often, you know, if we do the models on Thursday or Friday, sometimes I won't see them till the following Monday, and then it's just weird. So I think the whole point of it all is the timing of, you know, what if that's a weekend I'm at SPEAR, or, you know, whatever. Those are the kind of things that we have to look at.
Beth, due for bite wings, watching several occlusals, gray sheet, family history of heart disease. Rosemary is 18, not due for bite wings, no watches. Then Anna, she's in a consult.
Her mom's coming for the consult, so I have her chart.
Okay.
Yeah. I also want to reiterate how we talked about the new code, gingivitis with a lot of bleeding. I haven't seen that code come across on treatment plans. 4347.
43,
It's in there.
46.
It's in the
So,
drop down of
Is that
the
why you
period.
asked me that about that patient
Well,
yesterday too?
That and the 4 millimeters and the 5 and 6 millimeter pockets.
Yeah.
And the amount of bleeding, and so I
So
just,
43, 46.
it's in the drop down in the
Next to
area
the
button.
area
In the
button?
area button.
Okay.
Totally
Because it's,
forgot.
What is it, description?
Gingivitis, generalized gingivitis.
Okay.
Is there a
Okay.
percentage
How many?
or? is
Well, I
there-
thought there was, but,
You have to have it's a debridement with bone loss, is what it is.
Yeah.
Debridement with bone loss, it's a debridement. If it's a debridement without bone loss, it's 43, 46.
Right.
So you have to have a potty mouth, no
Yeah.
bone loss.
Do you have
No
to have
problem.
photos of it, or do you just have bleeding points, and is there a certain number of bleeding points?
They're gonna, I believe, from what I was taught, they're gonna go by the description of what you document.
the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today.
What if you could have the practice of your dreams? What's holding you back? Imagine a life where you have everything you ever wanted.